Yes, in the last class we discussed one-to-one function, onto function and a bijective function. Now we will take some questions. The first question is, check the injectivity and surjectivity of the following functions. Injectivity means we have to check whether the function is one-to-one or not, and surjectivity means we need to check whether the function is onto or not. The function f is from n to n defined by fx is equal to x squared. Here this is the codomain and this is the domain. So here both domain and codomain are the set of natural numbers. Now first we will check whether this function is one-to-one or not. We know that a function is one-to-one when distinct elements of the domain have distinct images. So here I'll take two elements x1 and x2 in the domain, that is in this set n, and I assume that their images under the function f are same. So now look here, I have taken that their images are same and I'll proceed to show that the elements are also same. So fx1 is equal to fx2. Now fx1 will be equal to x1 square and this will be equal to x2 square. So this will give x1 squared minus x2 squared is equal to 0. So I have got x1 squared minus x2 squared is 0. On factorization, I'll get x1 plus x2 into x1 minus x2 is 0. So here you can see that this vector cannot be equal to 0. Why? Because x1 and x2 are both natural numbers and the sum of two natural numbers cannot be equal to 0. But the product of this vector and this vector is equal to 0, and we have justified that this vector cannot be equal to 0. So this will imply that this must be equal to 0. So x1 minus x2 equals to 0 will give you x1 equals to x2. So we have shown that when images are same, then elements cannot be different, they are also same. So function is injective, that is function is one-to-one. We will check the surjectivity of this function. Yes, function is f from n to n, fx is equal to x squared. We have just seen that the function is one-to-one. Now we have to check whether this function is onto or not. Recall that a function is onto if every element in the codomain has a pre-image in the domain. So here this is the codomain, so I take any element in the codomain. Now I have to check whether the pre-image of this element in codomain exists in domain or not. So let the pre-image of this y be x. Now as pre-image of y is x, so fx should be equal to y, because when fx is equal to y, here y is called the image and x is called the pre-image. Now fx is equal to x square equals to y. At this stage, I will express x in terms of y. So I'll get x is equal to root y. Now I have to check that whatever y I take in the codomain, will this x always belong to the domain? So let me take y equals to 2. Yes, 2 is a natural number, so definitely it will belong to the codomain. So 2 is an element of codomain. Now corresponding to this y, my x will be equal to root 2. So is root 2 there in the domain n? No, root 2 is not a natural number, so this cannot belong to the domain. So thus there is an element 2 in the codomain which has no pre-image in the domain. So function is not onto or function is not surjective, because we are able to find an element in the codomain which has no pre-image in the domain. So every element in the codomain does not have a pre-image, so function will not be surjective. Let's take another example. Check the injectivity and surjectivity of the function f from z to z. Here z is the set of all integers defined by fx is equal to x squared. Now first I will check whether this function is one-to-one or not. I'll take two elements in the domain, that is z. So x1 and x2 belongs to z, the domain. I'll take that their images under the function f are equal. So fx1 is equal to fx2. Now fx1 is equal to x1 squared and fx2 is equal to x2 squared. That will give you x1 squared minus x2 squared is equal to 0. On factorization, I'll get x1 plus x2, x1 minus x2 is 0. So this would imply either this is equals to 0 or this is equals to 0. This implies x1 is equal to negative x2 and this will imply x1 equal to x2. Now look here. Here this means that if x1 and x2 are negative of each other, then the images are same. So if I take x1 to be 1 and x2 equals to minus 1, then this conclusion states that at these 2 points images will be same, and I can check fx1 will be equal to 1 squared, which is 1. fx2 is equal to square of minus 1, which is 1. So image of 1 and image of minus 1 is equal to 1. So distinct elements have the same image. So therefore function is not one-to-one or injective. Now let us check the surjectivity of this function. Yes, function is from z to z, fx is equal to x square. We have seen that this function is not one-to-one. Now we have to check whether this function is onto or not. A function is onto when every element in the codomain has a pre-image in the domain. So I take any element in the codomain, that is in this set. So y is an integer and it belongs to the codomain. I assume that the pre-image of this y is equal to x. So as pre-image of y is x, so I'll write fx is equal to y. Now fx is equal to x squared equals to y, and here I'll express this x in terms of y. So I'll get x is equal to square root of y. Now I have to check whatever y I take in the codomain, will this x always belong to the domain? Let us check. If I take y to be equal to 2, then 2 is an integer, so definitely it will belong to the codomain. Now corresponding to this 2, x will be equal to square root of 2. Is this number an integer? So definitely in this case x does not belong to z, so I can say that x does not belong to the domain. So here element 2 in the codomain does not have a pre-image in the domain. So therefore function is not surjective, that is the function is not onto. Let's take another example. Let f be a function from R to R. Here R is the set of all real numbers. Function is defined by fx is equal to x squared. Now look here, definition of the function is same, but here domain and codomain have been changed. So now we will check whether the function is one-to-one or not. I'll take two elements in the domain, that is in the set of R, that is x1 and x2 are real numbers. Let fx1 is equal to fx2. This will imply x1 squared is equal to x2 squared, that is x1 squared minus x2 squared is equal to 0. On factorization, I'll get these two factors. Now this would imply either this is equals to 0 or this is equals to 0. This implies x2 is equal to negative x1 and this implies x1 is equal to x2. Now this conclusion implies that if x1 and x2 are negative of each other, then the images will be same. So if I take my x1 to be 2 and x2 equals to minus 2, the negative of this, now image of x1 will be equal to square of 2, which is 4, and image of x2 will be square of minus 2, which is 4. So here two different elements 2 and minus 2 have the same image. So therefore function is not one-to-one. Now let's check whether this function is onto or not. To check the surjectivity, I take any element in the codomain. So here I take y belongs to R. This is the codomain. And let the pre-image of this y be x. So fx is equal to y. Fx means x square. So we have got x square is equal to y. And again at this stage I'll express x in terms of y. So I'll get x is equal to square root of y. Now I have to check whatever y I take in the codomain, will this x belongs to the domain? Let us check. If I take y to be negative 1, negative 1 is a real number, so definitely it belongs to the codomain. Corresponding to this y, x will be equal to square root of minus 1. Now the question is this x a real number? Answer is no. Square root of minus 1 is an imaginary number. So it does not belong to the set of reals. That is, x in this case will not belong to the domain. So here element minus 1 in the codomain has no pre-image in the domain. Therefore, function is not onto.